Hey everyone, and welcome. We're diving into the Power BI update for February 2026. If you're looking to make your reports quicker, slicker, and your whole workflow just easier, then you're definitely in the right place.
I mean, really? What if? This is the core question Microsoft's team is asking this month. It's all about getting rid of those little annoyances and just letting you focus on finding those amazing insights in your data.
So let's get right to it. We're going to break down all the cool new features that are designed to help you work a whole lot smarter and create reports that look incredibly professional.
Okay, first things first, let's talk performance and polish. These are the kinds of updates that you'll feel every single day, the ones that make everything feel more responsive and look super sharp.
Now, this is a really important distinction to get. You've got generally available, or GA. That means these features are rock solid, fully tested, and you can start using them in your production reports right now. Then you have public preview, which is like a sneak peek, your chance to play with what's coming down the line.
So, kicking things off, we've got a huge behind-the-scenes boost for anyone who uses Azure Maps. You know that slight lag you sometimes get when you have maps loaded up with pie charts? Well, they've tuned that up, so now those interactions feel way more fluid and snappy.
And oh, this one is a lifesaver. You know the drill, right? You design a beautiful report on your Windows PC, send it over, and your boss opens it on a Mac? And all your nice fonts are replaced with Times New Roman? Ugh, well that's fixed. Now your reports will look pixel perfect, exactly as you designed them on any device. All right, let's move on to something I'm really excited about: smarter slicing and filtering. We've got a couple of major upgrades here that are going to give you and your report users a ton more power. And here it is, the input slicer. You might remember it as the text slicer, has officially graduated from preview. It is now generally available and ready for prime time. This thing is awesome. It basically turns your slicer into a powerful search bar. But it's not just out of preview, it's got a major upgrade. Look at these new filter operators. You're not just stuck with a simple contain search anymore. You can get super specific with things like starts with any, or even contains all. It gives you so much more control. Let's say you want to find all the states that start with the letter A or the letter W. That used to be kind of tricky. Now, you just pick starts with any, type A and W, and boom, you've got your list. It's that simple. And here is another huge quality of life win. You know how you could copy and paste a list of values into the new button slicers? Well, now you can do it with the classic drop-down slicers too. Just grab a list of items from Excel, paste them right into the slicer, and you're good to go. It's a massive time saver. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about one of the most popular visuals out there, the card visual. The new card is also now generally available, and it's getting two really significant upgrades that you're going to love. First up, it's a small change, but it makes a big difference. The default grid size for the new card visual is now 10 columns wide, up from 5. This just gives you so much more space to lay out your key numbers right from the start without having to mess with the formatting. And here's the real game changer: interactivity. You can now add a category field, maybe something like year. And when you do, that header for the category becomes a clickable button that filters the other visuals on your page. So cool. It turns a simple KPI card into a fully interactive part of your dashboard. So as you go and start playing with all these new features, think about that. Which one of these is going to be a total game changer for you? Is it the interactive cards, the super smart slicers? Let us know what you think. Thanks so much for watching this explainer, and we'll catch you on the next one.